Hi everyone and welcome to another music masterpiece, and I'm getting straight into this with a track from 2013. This is a track which is much more recent for me. I've been going back to doing 1980s stuff, and I think the most recent stuff I've done is probably Sleep Token. But here's a band who I've liked since the mid-90s when they first came along. And I particularly love the front man. I think the front man of this band is probably one of the best voices I've heard in the last 30 years. Whenever you hear him, whether he's been on Jules Holland or whether you hear them live or you hear anything that they do, he stands out. And I think he is an underrated guitarist and an absolutely brilliant front singer. This is Stereophonics, Graffiti on the Train, from their 2013 album.
Oh, the graffiti on the train.
Effortless.
Oh, the graffiti on the train. Oh no, rolled into her life. Oh, the graffiti on the train.
Just sits in this vibe now for the song.
Rain falls, he's drowning in his secret. Wet streets are quiet as a church hall. Last house where children kick the football. Crossroads, his heart is beating faster. Getting close to ask another question. Marry me, he wants to paint the words on the night train. He's hiding with a spray can. Tonight is gonna ride when the pain is done and dried. Oh, come on. Oh, the graffiti on the train.
Love those strings.
Oh, the graffiti on the train. Oh, the graffiti on the train. Oh, she'll never be the same. Oh no, roll into her life. Oh, the graffiti on the train. Oh,
Remember when Kelly sang Handbags and Glad Rags? And I remember thinking when I heard him do that this guy could do absolutely anything. And you listen to the first Stereophonics album, and it's very guitar based. Performance and Cocktails comes out, and it's like there's quite heavy parts on that song with some brilliant, what I call popular, really well written songs on there. But there was some good rocking out going on that album, and they were big AC/DC fans. And you look at Kelly and you just sit there and you think, this is a guy who's you get his background, you get that he's got that sense of place. He writes in his lyrics, they writes the tunes around that, always being rooted from where he came from, and that comes through in his singing as well. And like I said, vocally he's top drawer, and I think Handbags and Glad Rags really brought that home to me when I first heard him sing that.
Wakes his love, he yawns and wakes up, sips a cup and dusts her face with makeup. Platform, she hears the people whisper, someone died, they surfed, the train has slipped up. Train comes, the coach she's always used to, the doors read and marry me, I love you. Heart stops, ecstatic and suspicious. bus. She makes the call, but he don't pick the phone up. The train sped down the line. It was the last train he would ride. Oh no. Oh, the graffiti on the train.
There's a real storytelling in this.
On the train.
It's lovely guitar, this. Lovely. Continuing down that fretboard. I love that space there. That's really beautiful. A long, long fade out. And sometimes you don't need to do anything more than that. You don't need to punctuate the song with maybe more singing or la 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 la's to finish it. You just let it just almost again like a train that's going off into the distance and fading off into the distance and disappearing. I did read that writing for Graffiti on the Train started when lead singer Kelly thought children were trying to break into his house. And when he caught them, they explained to him they were trying to get to the railway station that was behind his house to spray graffiti on a train. So maybe those kids were his inspiration for writing this song, this story. Crime does pay sometimes. For him it did. And it's resulted in one of the great Stereophonics songs, which thank you for sharing the joy of that song with me this evening. I will be back with another music masterpiece very, very soon. Take care.